What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Double Coverage. Hope you're still living, loving, and breathing sport. I'm Dom with that great man, Sauce. What's happening, mate?
How are you, mates? I'm good. I'm good. It's been a big week in sports. We got our prelim finalists in the AFL. We had one of the biggest boxing bouts on the cards on the weekend over the last probably 10 years. So we'll have a chat about that. And then obviously we got another week of NFL transpired, a UFC fight night. A lot on the cards, a lot on the cards. And the best part about it is we got the Oz National this weekend, Domo. And we're pumped. We're pumped.
Oh, bloody oath. I can't wait for it, Saucy. It's going to be big, but we got a little bit of the show to get through before we get to the Oz National, so stay tuned for that. We will start with the AFL. We'll start with the Friday night game. I picked the Crows in this one. Saucy went with the Hawks. Welcome to Vinny and welcome to the Cross Up Collector in that chat
Hawks,
as well.
fill your boots, ladies and gentlemen. I gave it on the show. Hawks, I told you they were going to go out in straight sets, Adelaide. I talked about it all week. And yes, fill your boots, ladies and gentlemen. The Hawks were too good, and they put on a far better performance. Gunston just outsmarted Keane there. We just was too smart for him all night. Just gave him an absolute bath, and it was just clinical. They were able to even rest a few plays at the end there. Ginnivan was had a bit of an injury cloud, so he'll rest up, and massive.
Sets up them versus the Cats this week, which we'll get to that
rivalry
in a second.
It's revived.
I know.
And then I'm not sure if you know the record that Hawthorn has against them in finals. Yes, they have beaten them through the season, but when it's come to big games and finals, Hawthorn actually have a very good record against Geelong. So make of it what you will. I know different eras, different teams and everything. So make of it what you will. But sometimes history just repeats itself. I'm not saying I'm going on the record picking Hawthorn. I'm not saying that because I think at this point in time, Geelong would have to, for me, be the favourites to win from this position. They do look the team most poised and ready, just about injury-free, mostly. Look, it's a big game. It's going to be a cracking game.
100%. The other game, we had the Lions just slapping Gold Coast, destroyed them.
The inexperience.
Yeah. They'll get Charlie Curnow next year and they'll be back up there, so nothing to worry about for the Suns. So that'll end up happening. The talk is they're just going to trade Jed Walter to the Blues and just try and win. So we'll see what happens. The Lions were too good. I tell you what, McCluggage was much better this week than he was last year. This week than last week. So played very well. Hello, Magda. And that sets up, we can say, another rivalry, I think. And it's the Pies versus the Lions. So
always big games at the G.
That was my grand final prediction, was going to be Lions, Pies. But I'll get one or the other in there by the looks of things. But it needs to be Brisbane to align with my prediction of the Lions winning the flag.
Mine has to be the Pies, so one of us is going to be out this week.
I'm telling you, Sauce, I think if Brisbane wins this prelim, they'll win the flag. I don't know.
Back to back.
I don't know. Yeah. You know why? It's either that or if Hawthorn can win the flag from you. Surprisingly, I thought they played a lot better football last year than this year. Obviously, their team was a bit better this year than last year, that's for sure, out in defence. But it just shows another year with those young guys developing. Just shows how quality they can become. Like the Wiz and Jai Newcomb's dominating now, another year under his belt. You know, they get Barassi and Battle in. Like, it helps.
Put in a few experienced players. I think their recruiting has been pretty good.
Fantastic. It's been very good. So I don't know. But I just want to say one thing about Geelong. I need to say it. All right. We said the same thing about them last year, Sauce. All right. Where were they? They lost to. I just want to. All right. Last year on the 5th of September, all right, in the qualifying final, the Cats came out and they spanked Port Adelaide by 84 points. Okay? Last year. And
Yeah,
everyone said exactly what they're saying now about Geelong. Exactly. And I've
yeah,
been speaking to a lot of people, oh, they got in the bag. They got in the bag. All right? They said that last year. They come to the prelim, they lose by 10 points to Brisbane. And then all of a sudden everyone's gone, oh, they had a bad game. They had a this. I'm like, what are you talking about, mate? And then the grand final, Brisbane goes on to win by 60. And they end up winning it. Because you got to remember, Brisbane didn't finish top 4 last year. So they had to beat Carlton. Then they had to beat GWS by 5 points. Then they had to beat Geelong. So technically, Brisbane's played themselves out to a fifth, if that makes sense, losing in the first round.
yeah.
Because they have to play the extra game now. But in saying that, the Pies, fuck, they're a good side. I don't know. This running, I know Geelong's better source. I know they're better. They got Bailey Smith and they got all these. I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on them. I'm just not sold. I'm not sold. I don't know.
Look, I will say that with
Pick.
finals coming around, Paddy Dangerfield has moved a little bit more into the midfield, taking a few more centre
Yeah,
bounces. I noticed.
You said that
Bailey
last
Smith
week. Yeah,
spending a bit more time on the wing. So, you know, how much impact Bailey Smith will he have? Look, it's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be a battle of that. Obviously, the contested ball, who can control that contested ball inside first, and then give their outside users first use to hit up targets and move the ball quick. If they get stuck, trying to chip it or force long down the line all the time, that team's going to struggle. So it's going to be a battle of which team can stop the opposition ball movement from end to end. And capitalizing on mistakes, which is always a big turning point in finals, Doma. You make mistakes in your back half, your sort of defensive half. Teams are quick at this, point in the season, and as they should be, because they're the last 4 teams there to, penalize you the other way, put one on the board. So
100%.
it shapes up to be a ripper, and I think I'm just going to go with history. I backed Hawthorn last week, and I'm going to go Hawthorn wins by no more than 10 points. No more than 10 points. It's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
And I reckon the Hawks come out. And the Hawk Army, the fans, they'll get behind them. And I feel like they could be the difference in the end. But yeah, it's a toss of the coin for me. I don't buy into, what the bookmakers are saying. I think both of these teams are good on their day to beat each other. And yeah, look, Geelong has been flying this last half of the season. Is there going to be a hiccup, or are they going to take it all the way up? It's hard to say. Look, it's a toss of the coin, but I'm going to back the Hawks.
I'm backing the Hawks with you this week. I don't know. If Geelong can prove me wrong, which they probably will, that I don't know. There's just this feeling, when you have that feeling in your gut. It's like, and it's not that I'm hungry, ladies and gents. I just don't know. I could confidently, and you got to remember last week, even the Adelaide tip, I said I'm tipping them, but with no confidence. I said that. I said with no confidence. I said I'm just tipping them because I don't want them to go out straight sets. To be honest, it's the same thing with Geelong. I can't just tip them. I have full belief in the Hawks as my second team, which I've said before on this podcast. They're my second team. I want them to win the flag from here.
Pose a question: was it a successful season for Adelaide, going out straight sets?
No one's gonna all they're gonna remember for Adelaide. All right, source is that they were minor premiers that went out in straight sets, and they made history. That's all they will remember, because they're not winning the flag. You become an afterthought. If you don't win the flag, you are an afterthought. or a gimmicky little stat
Now,
that
has
people can
ranking
bring up.
cost his side a potential
100% he
preliminary
did.
final spot?
No, he cost them potentially a grand final. It makes a big difference, mate.
But
Makes a big difference. I'm
it's
not
true.
saying that it's potentially. I'm not saying they would have won the
No,
flag, but
I
it's just
agree.
a
I
match.
agree.
It's just a matchup issue. It's just a matchup issue with him. The other
Class.
game,
He's got that class around the ball.
I'm assuming the next game you're going Pies and I'm going Lions because we've
I'm
got to try.
definitely going Pies. I'm
Yeah,
definitely going
well,
Pies because I got to.
which I've gone Lions. We're just trying to salvage something here. That's all we're trying to do. Salvage something. Funnily enough, Source. Before we do finish, we have to. We actually have to have a Brownlow prediction.
Isn't it on right now?
No, next Monday.
Next Monday. Oh, okay. I thought it was tonight. Next
Nah,
Monday.
our pod's on Tuesday.
Right.
So we need to have a prediction right here, right now.
How many can predict teams? How many players can I give?
No, well, let's give 3 that you think can win it.
No Anderson.
Oh, your boy.
I would say Nick Dacos.
Yep.
My other one was Bailey Smith, and only because I feel like he started like a house on fire, and he might pull enough votes in the first bit of the season when he was absolutely dominating, getting 40 touches some games. That wavy blonde hair, the umpire remembers it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I'm going Smith, Anderson, Rao.
I was going to say Rao before Anderson, but then I thought of Anderson. I was like, I've got to go with Anderson. Rao had a great end of the season, so
I'm just putting them 3, but Dacos will be in the mix as well. I just want to give a shout out to those Gold Coast boys, mate. There's a big chance.
Nagda says Dacos wins, second Bailey Smith, Rao third.
I just don't think Dacos will win.
Sarong will be around the mark. Jordan Dawson as well. I don't think Jordan Dawson. I don't think he'll poll as many votes as people think.
Easy. Dacos, Rao, Smith says the cross up. Very nice. All right, Source. That's it for AFL. Let's get to some EPL. I've got it up here quickly. We'll smash through the match day 4 results, and Arsenal defeated the newly managed
3-0. And just Nottingham.
Debut. Welcome, Ange. You're going to help make Nottingham go from 6th to 16th. So good luck, buddy.
Oh, I think there's been early worries because obviously the team's not set up to play his type of football. I think this could be. I know he always wants to play that type of game, but I think he needs to adapt if he wants to like sort of keep his job in a way. He needs to adapt, man. But I don't think he ever will. I don't know. It's just his way. Edge ball, pass the ball out the back. Yep, exactly, Jono, and cop it by Arsenal 3-0.
There's 2 teams that like to play the ball out the back. That was Tottenham with Ange and Man United last year, and Man United this year and Nottingham, and they're both getting spanked. So keep playing the ball at the back. Bournemouth defeated Brighton 2-1. Newcastle 1-0 over Wolves. Everton and Villa 0-0. Palace and Sunderland 0-0. Fulham 1-0 over Leeds. Tottenham defeated West Ham 3-0. Chelsea and Brentford 2-2 draw. Liverpool beat Burnley 1-0. And Man City slapped United in the derby 3-0. It was just great to watch. What a waste of time.
Did you tune in?
No, so I didn't get up, but I watched it in the morning without jumping on. So what I do if I can't watch the game live, I just won't go on my phone and watch it. So not knowing any results.
Watch the replay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough.
So like I didn't get onto my phone till I think about like 10 o'clock yesterday. And I don't worry, I was fucking losing my shit. Whether I'm watching it live or 6 hours later, mate, it doesn't matter. You still get the same reaction out of me if I don't know what the result is.
100%. No, that's how you used to do it back in the
I'm
day.
just sitting there like this, mate, the whole time, just going like,
Well, that's how I used to do it back in the day. I used to record it on the old Foxtel box and record the game, and then
that's it,
watch it when I'd go up in the morning. I wouldn't stay up 2:30 in the morning when I was younger. So,
mate. We made Haaland, and you know what? It was a comeuppance to me, to be honest, because I bagged the shit out of this guy so far, and he's just come out and destroyed us.
shut up, mate.
Well, you know what? He shut me up, and I'll give him credit. But I tell you what, I don't know how the new keeper didn't start for United. How we played Bay and Dia again.
I see you got rid of Banana.
Yeah, Brody
He's
lost.
He's gone.
The banana could be Amarim, if you ask me. He's still playing Luke Shaw. How does this guy get a game? Anyway, let's go to match week 5. We've got Liverpool, Everton, Burnley, Nottingham, Brighton, Tottenham, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Wolves, Leeds. Doesn't get any easier for United. We play Chelsea this week. Fulham, Brentford, Sunderland, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Newcastle, and Arsenal, Man City. Doesn't get easy either for those top teams. So big game. Arsenal City, 1:30 Monday, Source. You ripper. Get around that. Shaw looked terrible. Vinny, he's looked terrible for the last, since he was called Shawberto Carlos, and they've lost in the Euros. He hasn't been the same player. Yes, Champions League tomorrow, Magda.
Yep, we were just onto it, mate. I'm onto it, Doma. I've got it ready.
I know you are.
There it is. Kicks off 2:45 a.m. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be getting off here. I'll be going to have a shower. I'll be going to sleep. I'm sleeping on the couch. I'll be setting an alarm, 2:45, get up, watch the game, and then go back to sleep, then get up and go to work. I'll have about another 2 hours sleep before I'm going to get up to go to work. So it'll be all right. It's manageable, ladies and gentlemen. Another 2.5 hours sleep after that. Might be running on 4.5 hours sleep, but I've got to get up and watch the first fixture. Atletico Bilbao against Arsenal, PSV against Union St. Gilles, Benfica versus Karabag, Juventus versus Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid versus Marseille, Tottenham Hotspur versus Villarreal, Olympiacos. These ones are on Thursday morning. Olympiacos against Paphos FC, Slavia Prague against Bodo Glimt, Ajax against Inter, Bayern Munchen against Chelsea, Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain against Atalanta. There's a couple of cracking games in there. And then Friday morning, the froth rolls on, ladies and gentlemen. Club Brugge against Monaco, FC Copenhagen against Bayer Leverkusen, Eintracht Frankfurt against Galatasaray, Manchester City versus Napoli, as Norman mentioned, Newcastle United against Barcelona, and then Sporting Lisbon against Cara Almaty. That is the first round of games in the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. That kicks off tomorrow. There is plenty to watch. And if you weren't aware, here in Australia, you need to have Stan Sport, I believe, to watch the Champions League.
The
Stan
EPL,
Sport,
the FA
EPL.
Cup.
They got a few things on there. It'd be good if they could get the La Liga on there, like how Optus Sport used to have the La Liga. That would be
Stan Sports should just try and just buy it all, get it all. If you ask me.
Well, look, there was one thing. At least they're showing a free-to-air game. I've noticed that because Stan is owned by Channel 9.
Someone was telling me that ends after the first 4 weeks or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, maybe not. Maybe it just continues. So hopefully it does continue. That'll be awesome. So.
Well, maybe they should.
What's Magda? Magda, you've lost your marbles, mate. Yeah, Saucy can read those.
Of course you would know, Magda.
All right, let's move on. Just a preview. This week is the Azerbaijan Grand Prix on Sunday. And a good thing, Saucy, it's in Baku City. So it's a 9 p.m. start.
Oh, massive this Sunday. Beauty.
So that's a nice early one.
God,
so Saucy can watch that. You can watch it and roll into the Arsenal Man City.
Wow.
That doesn't roll in. That's 1:30. You're gonna have to stay up a couple more hours, but I'm sure there'll be some Premier League on anyway.
That's all right. It'll work out. Don't worry about that.
You work it out, mate. So F1 this week. All right, so it's off on to NFL week 2. We had the Packers defeating the Commanders 27-18, and Jordan Love is looking Mickey and Mouse at the moment. The Ravens bounce back, slap the Browns 41-17. Bengals beat the Jags 31-27, and it could be done and dusted for the Bengals. Joe Burrow, turf toe, needs surgery, and will be out for 3 months.
What the hell's turf toe?
I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know what turf toe is. You might have to look it up. Anyway, it's turf toe and needed surgery. So he's cooked. So they're 2-0, and they could easily, by the time he gets back, be bloody 2-8. So
Turf toe is a sprain or injury to ligaments and soft tissues at the base of the big toe, specifically the. All right, here we go. This is a fucking tongue twister, but I'll give it a crack, ladies and gentlemen, as I always do on this show. Right?
Here we go.
Metatarsal phalangel.
Phalange.
Yeah, PHALANGEAL.
Yeah,
Also known as the MTP joint, caused by a hyperextension or forceful upward bending of the toe.
Magda just reckons he's soft, and he said just tape it up. Fair enough. So, fair enough, Magda. So they win 31-27, but yeah, they lose their QB. The Giants lose to the Cowboys 40-37. The Lions defeat the Bears 52-21. Yes, you heard that correct. The Patriots defeat the Dolphins 33-27. The Dolphins are 0-2 and stinky. The rumor on the street is for the Dolphins that Bill Belichick could be coaching them next year. So it's just a rumor. Hopefully we get Tom Brady as well. 49ers defeat the Saints 26-21. Bills defeat the Jets 30-10. Seahawks defeat the Steelers 31-17. Rams 33-19 over the Titans. Cardinals defeat the Panthers 27-22. Your Colts defeat the Broncos 29-28 to go 2-0.
Come on.
The Super Bowl rematch, Eagles versus Chiefs, and the Eagles beat them. The Chiefs go 0-2. Falcons beat Vikings 22-6. Buccaneers defeat Texans 2019, and the Chargers defeated the Raiders 20-9. All right, week 3 source, and it's not getting any better for the Dolphins. Dolphins at Bills on Friday. That's a loss. Falcons at Panthers, Packers at Browns, Texans at Jags, Bengals at Vikings, Steelers at Patriots, Rams at Eagles. That's a good game, both undefeated. Jets at Bucks, Colts at Titans, Raiders at Commanders, Broncos at Chargers, Saints at Seahawks, Cowboys at Bears, Cardinals at 49ers, Chiefs at Giants. Surely the Chiefs can get a win. And Lions at Ravens. Taylor caught the ring. Travis dropped. Very good, Vinny. That's good. All right, that is it for the NFL. So, Saucy, I'm going to throw it to you for some UFC.
UFC, UFC. It was on the weekend. Lopez versus Silva. If you didn't catch it, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't able to watch the fights live, but I did see some highlights and things. Lopez against Silva. Diego Lopez wins with a KO in the second round. Apparently, this was looking like being a fight of the year contender until Diego Lopez finished the job in the second round with a spinning elbow. I'm not sure if you've seen it. He caught him with a spinning elbow, split his head open, and then finished it with a ground and pound. And there was blood absolutely everywhere, absolutely pissing out of this guy's head, the top of his head. He gashed him that bad with the elbow, did Lopez on Silva in the main event. And then you had the second co-main event. Underneath the main event, David Martinez defeating Rob Font with a unanimous decision over the 3 rounds. You had Rafa Garcia defeating Jared Gordon with a KO in the 3rd round. Kelvin Gastelum defeating Dustin Swolfers with a decision over the 3 rounds. Santiago Luna defeating Quang Lee with a KO in the 1st round. And then you had the prelims, which I will not go through. And then you got this weekend, ladies and gents, upcoming. There is absolutely, I thought there was no card, but there is. I've missed, there's not a card. That's 28th. So that's way ahead. That's next week. So there is no card. And we'll preview that one next week. And Doma, we had over the weekend, we had Terence Crawford versus Canelo. Let's see if I can find a website that has the stats, punch stats, judges. Let's have a look here. Bleacher Report. What do they got here? Do they have anything that looks? I guess no. Anyway, I watched the whole fight from start to finish. Doma. What I'll say is Terence Crawford clearly won the fight. In no sane world did Canelo look like he'd won that fight. Terence Crawford was just, and I'll just say it, he got punched by Canelo, but he sort of he didn't fear his power. And when he was pressed in a certain round, he made sure he came back in the next round and responded and did the pressing. He was able to dodge Canelo's shots, pick him off with his shots, and I feel like his counter attack style, served him well, and he was able to sort of boss the fight at times and land the cleaner shots, and in my decision won comfortably, and the judges felt that too, Doma, because it was a unanimous decision. Every judge had the exact same scorecard. Wasn't super lopsided. The fight was close, but Terence Crawford will definitely won that fight. Props to both of them getting in there. This is what you want to see in boxing. You want to see the best guys fight the best guys. It's probably why it gets a bit of a bad name at times, but still. It's good. It's good to be seeing these fights set up, and obviously, the Saudis who obviously have all the money to pay for the big dollars to make these happen. Look, thank you to them because the rest of these guys might never fight. If the money's not right, it's a bizarre sport, boxing, but it's still it's the first, definitely obvious first combat sport I started watching until UFC came around, and then started watching UFC. Now I watch anything. I watch BKFC. I watched a bit of that the other day. That was mental.
What happened there, Vinny? Did he pass away, Ricky Haddon? Did I miss something? I was away on the weekend, and clearly I have missed something. Oh, yeah, he did.
There you go. British professional boxer, Ricky Hatton.
That's not good, mate. He had some all-time wars with Costa Ju. Fuck. So sad, man. He was a great fighter. Great fighter, mate.
Hey.
My source is gone, mate. He's clicked X definitely on the tab there, and he's out. So you're stuck with me for the next couple of seconds till he comes back. Here he is. You hit X on the window, didn't you?
No, what I did is I was supposed to go back on this other window, and I pressed back on the window, and then it went back out to the back end of StreamYard. So anyway, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, I wasn't gone for long.
All right, so
yes, we'll move on.
Let's get into
congratulations, Terence Crawford, obviously.
Yes. All right, let's get into hobby talk, and we've got one item and one item only, and that is the Oz National Come Prepared, ladies and gents, Saturday and Sunday.
Oz National. It's on. I think tickets sold out for the Saturday. No
Sold
more
out.
tickets. Officially sold out. I seen posted on their socials. So cannot get any more tickets to the Saturday. I think the Sunday
Gone.
still has maybe some tickets. I'll be there on the Saturday around. We'll have a table there. I'll be there around doing a bit of vlog content and making a bit of content for the YouTube, so we can get a video out so those people that aren't able to be there. And then on Sunday, Doma and myself will be there and we'll be around doing hopefully another episode of the Roaming Source. This time we won't go live straight onto YouTube. We will just record it and then post it, because that way we won't have any issues and technical issues. It will work perfectly. So it should be a lot of fun.
Might bring my laptop. We can get it out there and then.
Yeah, well, hopefully, potentially,
and then I can even get out if you put your video. So we're just talking out loud here, so you see how we get shit done, ladies and gents. If you put your video in the Google Drive, I can then just download it and upload it on YouTube.
There we go.
While we're at the show on Sunday. Because, Saucy's wheeling and dealing, and I'll just be sitting there behind the scenes.
On the scenes.
Bagging the shit out of everyone like I usually do.
We'll make sure we'll make sure we ask the hard questions, right? We'll ask the hard questions.
100%.
And especially go stir up a couple of people and have a laugh. That's what
Definitely.
This is about. Getting there, finding some things to collect that you enjoy, adding to your PC, maybe selling some stuff that you're not so fond of anymore to add some more stuff, or maybe go out after the event for a nice dinner, whatever it may be. It's just, look, we've come a long way from when we started this podcast. We started going to all of these shows and obviously documenting what our experience has been like in parts of the shows that we released content and put stuff on our socials. And the shows and the elements to the shows and the scale of the shows have just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think the Oz Nationals trying to, push the boundaries a bit this time. Also having the trade night. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go to the trade night because it'll be somewhere in the evening, but I'll be able to go during the day and experience the Saturday at least. And then Sunday also, most definitely.
Oh, yeah, well, just be prepared. Make sure you've got your cars that you want to sell, ladies and gents. Make sure you've got a list of things that you're looking to get as well. If you're looking to get anything, Saucy and I, the vendors, anyone that listens to this, we are in full buyer's power mode at this show. We are in buyer's mode, as we said. We will be on Whatnot, as we mentioned last week on the show. So we are looking to continue to increase the inventory. We have secured some pre-order stuff as well, ladies and gents, on some of the hottest, one of the hottest TCG boxes that will be coming out, Source, in the next few months. And we have got a couple of, we've got 4 boxes allocated based off our pre-orders, which will be potentially bringing to Whatnot. So we are looking out for all of you. So, yeah, we're looking to buy. And the Whatnot QR code will be at the show, so you can start following us.
Yep, that'll be good, mate. Look, we need some good people on Whatnot. There's not everyone's shady in this hobby, and we need some people to remind others that there are honest people and good people that just want to collect cards and enjoy this hobby for what it can be, a community that brings people together to enjoy a common interest, talk shit about sports, have fun with it, back their guys, talk shit on the other guys, and at the end of the day, move on with your life because there's obviously much bigger things in fish to fry in the world than pieces of cardboard. But it's a hobby that takes you away from some of those other things that are forced.
And we obviously good relationships as well. Saw some great people.
Correct.
Everyone that listens to this show, clearly, and anyone that is going to listen to us in the future, which is everyone. So you're all great people in the hobby. But yeah, make sure you are prepared, definitely drop in and say hello. As Saucy said, he will be there with the Oracle on Saturday, and then I'll be there with Saucy and the Oracle on Sunday, and we'll have a bit of stuff to do. But there's a few things, obviously, I would like to bring up regarding this show. You can head to oz.national. That is their Instagram handle. And they've got a few things here, what to know for the Oz National. So, like, both days start at 10 a.m. They got wristbands and lanyards provided. Underground parking available on site, $12 if pre-book, 15 on the day. It's got here the bus lines you can get, the train lines you can get, cash and card accepted. There's food on site. Tickets at the door will be 25. Have fun and respect each other. What else we got here? This is for the trade night. It's located Medallion Club Level 2. You're encouraged to bring your own cards, prizes and giveaways on behalf of Whatnot, 130 Point, the Hobby Australia, Hobby Lock Cases, and Palms Off Grading. So a few things there. There's some sponsors. As also mentioned, a sellout on the Saturday. And of course, here's the big lineup. Here's everyone. Catch up with Gimco guys. I haven't seen them for a while, so we'll pop in and say hello to them.
There we go. Yeah, plenty of.
There's a whole bunch, mate.
Familiar faces.
Look how many. Trident, Gavlas. Go catch up with him. There's so many. There you go. F5 there. There you go. SA Card Collector Show. So Steve will be down, which will be great. We'll catch up with him as well. We'll make sure we get him on the roaming source. Be sure to get him on.
Yep, for sure, mate. No, it's going to be big, ladies and gentlemen. So if you haven't got your tickets, well, you can only get them to Sunday. I really do hope you have got your tickets.
What day are you going, Magda? How big is the room at Oz National? How big is the source?
It's decent, yeah. It's pretty decent. Like we see.
Oh, Chris. Spewing on Mr. Show, but I'll be enjoying the sun in Greece, mate.
Oh, well,
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about the show, mate. I'd be enjoying that sun in Greece, and I'd be averaging at least 3 euros a day, at least.
Minimum. Oh, is this Saturday? Damn, I'm going to miss you then. I've got these cards for you, Magda. I'm planning on seeing Source on Friday, so I'll give him those Coca-Cola cards. I actually got a set for you. One of those bundles was for you, the ones I showed on the show about a month ago. Obviously, it's got the king in there, Carey. They're the ones. Magda, Chris, talk to some Greek birds for me. Please hook me up. You're out of control, mate. You're actually out of control, Magda. Oh, wow. Will do, says Chris. Yeah, mail order bride. Chris, as long as she comes back and can cook him suvas, he'll be happy.
Oh, he'll be stoked, mate.
He'll be laughing. Come home, suvas. Oh, so good.
Need the nice sweets, mate. You need the nice sweets. My favorite one is the
Galactaburgo.
That one's good. I was going to say that one or the Bulgatza. I like the Bulgatza with the custard inside, the filo pastry on the outside. Mwah. Beautiful.
Might have to. Did I end up selling my Pokemon cards? There might be a follow-up video regarding those cards. There might be. Could be the reason why we've got some buying power this weekend. Who knows? Who knows? No, I'll make a follow-up video regarding those. So might have just film it with Saucy on Sunday. I might just go sit in
a couple of videos to come out. I've got a mail day there, and also another grading video that I graded a card, and you guys can be the judge and let me know what I should do with the grade that I got. If you can't tell, me tone's not one that's not happy. Let's just put it that way. So you can see what card I graded and see the grade I got. But
Card
nonetheless,
pickup competition at Oz National, me versus you, budget of $20.
$20 budget. All right. With the aim to purpose of the coolest card, is it meant to be?
Yeah, what do you want? We'll find something for sure. If you
Gives
want
Domino
coolest
an
card,
opportunity to go around and look.
I might just sit in the bins. The coolest or rare anything. Whoa. Rare will be hard for $20,
Yeah, that will.
but definitely coolest. I can try and find something. Might be able to
Coolest.
get a
All right.
few cards, to be honest.
In
Also,
judge of that. I'll be in
shout
judge of
out
that.
to just a quick one too. Mini Minter. Mini Minter in the Sidemen.
Yes.
Yeah, he opens cards now on his channel, but the Sidemen, there's a group of them. They've got a breaking. They set up a break page.
Oh, there you go.
If I go to Mini Minter, I'll tell you what it is because he's put it in his description. Mini Minter. It is called. Oh no, it's not there. Sideman.
Breaks. Sideman breaks.
Is it Sideman Breaks?
I don't know. Makes sense.
Nah, what's Zerka? What's Zerka? Josh Zerka? Internet Sideman Clothing. There's one more. Who's the other guy? Not Josh Zerka. I've gone blank. Anyway, they're opening cards. Yeah. So shout out to them. Yeah, so we've got a little bit in the works as sources. A Bazinga. That's the one. I'm going to look that up quickly for you.
Magda was onto it.
Magda's all over it, mate. Bazinga. I want to get this so you can see it. Accounts. Bazinga. Oh, fuck. Can't find him. No, don't worry about it. Anyway, they're ripping cards. So, yeah. I'm not sure I spelled it right. I'm not sure either, to be honest. But Saucy gets mail. This is one card in the locked in.
Yep.
What did I submit to PSA? Is the next one locked in?
Look out for them, ladies and gents, coming over the next few days. Try to just let you guys know that I do a few other things other than come on here, and I do some things in the hobby. I do buy stuff. I probably buy a little bit less frequently these days, and try and be a bit more selective with the cards that I do buy, just because. Yeah,
Some of our most viewed content.
Changed the way I've decided to collect. I think I've had this discussion on here before, Doma, that like autos for me are like autos and patch autos and stuff like that. That's like for me the pinnacle of the hobby. A card gold numbered to 10 parallel, it doesn't interest me. A Kaboom doesn't interest me. Downtown doesn't interest me. Like all these case hits, all those, they don't interest me. Like they're nice cards, don't get me wrong. I like some of the older vintage ones. I'm still chasing the Planet Metal. I still need the Planet Metal Dom. That's probably one card that is on my buy list. The Planet Metal Jordan. I still need it. I don't know how much it's worth. I haven't looked it up in a while. Probably one to look up actually and see what it is worth. But oh jeez. Autos are the pinnacle. You let me know, ladies and gents, in the comments. What do you think? Or is autos your most favorite thing to collect? Collecting an auto of a player, or is it collecting a parallel, or you just like everything? You like a bit of mix. For me, I obviously preference the auto over other things. Don't get me wrong, I still like a nice parallel and certain things, but I just find myself not wanting to pay some of the prices for those items. I'd rather pay more money for autos and stuff. Autos and low numbered, What is it? What did they? What was the saying? If it ain't PSA, don't bring it my way. I say, if it ain't low numbered, get it away. That's what I say. If it ain't low numbered, get it away. You want low numbered, and if it is an auto that doesn't have a numbering, for me, I want a on card auto, preferably.
I don't know where he's gone, Magda.
Will Griff Wilson be at Oz National? No idea.
He's been texting me. He's been just an absolute pest in the hobby at the moment, but I don't know. I haven't heard from him.
I haven't heard from him. Maybe I'll give him a call tomorrow and see if
if you give him a call, tell him to bring my Beckham top that I'm still waiting for.
Oh, still,
yeah, and bring James's card killer card and give it to me, and I'll freaking mail it to him.
Freaking hell, Griff Wilson.
I'll send it to you, James. Just everything that he needs to give us, we'll just take it all. And if it's a gazillion things and I need to do the shipping, I'll do it, because at least I know we'll send it to the people that entitled to the thing, to the cards. Bloody hell, I tell you. It's like pulling teeth with Grifty. Doma does need his stuff, mate. Saucy, get him through the back door at Marvel.
Why didn't you surface yet? I heard he could be doing a Tyson Beck's exclusive next.
Oh. I don't think Tyson's stupid enough to go do a collab with some of those people.
Yeah.
So he's doing a good thing at the moment. So
he's still around. He's out and about, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get
I'm
me
telling
wrong.
you, I'll keep an eye out to get at the Oz National. If you're there, I'll interview him.
You know who's resurfaced? I see.
Who?
Our good friend Dan the Car Man reported on it. He had a video. I watched it before. Sports card therapist, aka Sports Card Lemon. The bald-headed Lemon is back. The bald-headed Lemon is back. He's back doing another podcast with a different person. He's addressed it in this sort of addressment at the beginning of his first video he made for the channel, and he's sort of just brushed it over. Apparently, everything's forgotten. He was caught red-handed, shill bidding cards, Peyton Manning gold parallels, which he owned other copies of, and he's obviously driving up the price of the card so that his copies that he picked up made his copies worth more by shield bidding up the other ones. And he said, he had the intention of paying for it, so he creates a new comp, and then his other ones are worth more. I'm like, well, mate, you've literally just did market manipulation. It's like no different to say, like, there's 50 new houses built in this, 100 new houses in this area, and you buy all 100, but you leave them vacant for 2 years, and then you make a comp 2 years later you bought them all for 300,000, and then you buy 3 of them yourself from some other company for 400,000, and now they're all for 500,000. Now they're all worth 500,000. So now you can sell them all for 500,000 because there's your same comp that you've made. Like, bro, that's literally manipulation. Like I don't understand why. What are you not getting in that? Like, so let's just not forget. Look. People have short-term memories, and what did we say when this? Did we not say on this podcast? And I can guarantee you, I said at some point he will be back, because people have short-term memories, and he will try to weasel his way back in, just like Shayway Flogs has tried to, and he's back. These people. You need to remember, just like, it's grubby behavior, dude. You put your card up for sale. If you want to get a certain price, don't fucking put it up for auction. Or else you put your card up for auction. It goes for what it goes for. That's your fault, mate. That's your fault.
These were the good old days, weren't they?
Yep.
Fuck, we need to actually bring this back, man. We're just going to do one episode this year, I think. Just review the whole year of the hobby, and we can talk about all the shit that's happened. Dan's
I
Dan's
think we
made Dan's
I
made
think
on
we need to do
Whatnot
a
from Backyard
refresher.
Break.
We actually need to do a refresher, and we need to call it like the round table remembering the grubs, right? And just go back and just point out all the grub behavior that
I will
has
make
gone
it.
on from these
Oh,
people. Yeah, like guys, like it's grub behavior. Like you just if you don't want your card to go on auction for a certain price, like you put it up for buy it now. You put it up for a stupid price, like our good friends at Cherry do, and let people offer you. Like, don't put it on auction, or else if it goes what it goes for an auction, too bad, man. That's
yeah, it
your
is.
fault. Too bad. That's what happens. That's what can happen. That's part of the hobby. People can get steals, but then you got people canceling shit on eBay, people canceling shit on Whatnot. That's one of the most grubby things on Whatnot. I will say about
Oh,
that.
that's great.
Which you can't be one of those people, man. The platform is the platform. You got to take the good. You got to take the good with the bad on certain things, but you can't be just a grub, mate.
We might have to bring this source. This might have to be the movie poster we use. Revenge of the Nerds. And look at this. The girl at the top, their back on the surfboard. And then we'll just have like, what's his name from Backyard Breaks? Shillway Flogs. We'll just have them all on here. It'll just be so good. Probably after Oz National, Magda. We'll start doing some probably end of September, start of October is when we'll start. But a few things we are going to have a completely new Instagram page for the Whatnot channel. And on that, we'll be posting when we're going to go live, like the flyer, any big hits. So just be literally just pure card content.
Yeah.
So all hit videos, all that type of stuff. It's going to be completely separate. So, yeah, there's a bit of work there, but good thing school holidays are coming up for me, mate. So,
bit of time to just work on a few extra curricular activities. And yeah, look, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be an entertaining weekend to say the least, and we're excited, Doma and I think try something different as well. We did do breaking for a while at one point, and we were just like, but we didn't like. I don't know. I feel like Whatnot could be our sort of. We didn't like some of the intricacies within, setting up the breaks and things. But I feel like Whatnot is an easier platform to use. And even though we've talked shit about it, we talk shit about the actual platform itself has a good purpose in the hobby, right? What we talk shit about is grub behavior on the platform, and then obviously idiots doing the wrong thing, and unfortunately sometimes Whatnot not siding with the user, and it's really just sweeping it under the carpet, especially when it comes to some of their bigger users on the platform, which is unfortunate to see that they're doing that and not sort of trying to look after the collectors that pour a lot of money into their platform. So
Magda says a lot of breakers on Whatnot, tough competition. Well, we're hoping our reputation has gives people enough. Gives us trustworthiness, I guess. I like Whatnot for buying single cards of Cherry and MJ's trading cards. Now, listen, I've just put your thing into Sora, your image that I used for another thing. I'll tell you what, I said Saucy gets mail. Have a look at these images. The one on the right hand side is hilarious. The one on the left hand side, I reckon I see a bit of your dad in there, Sauce, to be honest. Have a look at this. Look at the one on the right.
Look what he's done. What's it done to me face? I don't even look like the same person.
It's bloody hilarious. I'm pissing myself. So I'll just
morph my head.
Oh, it's funny. You just go there, and it's so funny. You just go to it. and you just remix it. You just go remix.
There we go.
All right.
Dom up.
We're done.
We were only talking about, we only want Oz National to be on there, and there's a few things there that I threw in there. There was Dan did a great video. There's a video titled on his page, and I'll just bring it up just because I watched it before. So just go watch this video here. I will just quickly bring it up because I have it ready there. There we go. It's titled Sports Card Shill Bidder Returns, Veriswap Scam, and More. He talks about, this issue with Veriswap. We've told you many a time, ladies and gentlemen, be careful using, Veriswap. Raymond Lemon. I'm not sure if you remember him. Raymond Lemon. Raymond Lee, also known as Raymond Lemon. He owns Veriswap. Yeah, and you're trusting this Lemon to, act truthfully and faithfully towards you if you're doing a swap thing on his platform. And he's just doing dodgy shit again. So just be wary. Be wary. We just put it out there. Tell you guys. Go watch Dan's video. Go check it out. He's got that, and there was also something else about Tops. Backdoored baseball cards, which have been on the market for a long time now. And funny enough, Dom, these cards, a lot of these boxes have been out for a while, Dom. Right? I think these happened about 2 years ago. They were backdoored baseball cards of a certain player. None of these cards have actually been found in the boxes. Like, guys that do breaks are like, we never find him. We crack open heaps of these boxes. We never find him. Oh, I wonder why. They were fucking backboard, dude. They would never went in the set.
Sounds like the Ronaldo autos in Impeccable EPL that were replacement cards. You never got the card in the actual box. The hit, they'll give him his replacement cards. Oh, there you go. Sounds exactly like something Panini would do. Fuck, I tell you what, some of the shit that's happened in this hobby is a disgrace. Anyway, on that note, that's why you just got to keep surrounding yourself with the good people, ladies and gents.
Good people, mate, like us here at Double Coverage, where we call out the lemons, and we're first ones to put our hands up if we are lemons ourselves, which is very rarely, and if it is, it's very jokingly. But if the lemons out there, they're not safe from a lemon for us, and we want to make sure that there's less lemons in the hobby and more people that just want to enjoy this hobby for what it can be.
That's right. On that note, keep living, loving, and breathing sport. I'm Dom with the Great Man Sauce. It's Double Coverage, and peace out.
Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Also, follow us on socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Talking all sports, Double Coverage.